Morning, 3D. Today, I hope is a terrific Tuesday for you. Okay, so I know you had a long weekend. I'm hoping you enjoyed the outdoors and you had a restful weekend and really thought about what Memorial Day truly is and why do we celebrate it and recognize this special day. Let's look at our schedule for today. Today is a Tuesday. Normally, I have office hours on Tuesdays, but I emailed your parents last night and we're going to have a whole class Zoom today at 11. I emailed the Zoom link to you, and also in your social studies folder, you'll see the schedule B schedule, the Zoom schedule with the link. So let's go over today. All right, remember, email me today if you have any questions before 11 or during the day. Um, One thing I just want to point out, the Weinberg Nature Center, usually we have this on Thursdays, but it used to be at 2, then they changed it at 11:30. Because that day was really tough for us, I got permission that we could switch it to Tuesdays. It is geared towards fourth and fifth grade students. However, I did get permission that you can attend that time. So I think it would be a great opportunity. Of course, it's optional, but it's a great enrichment activity for you to attend if you would like to attend the webinar. So this is at 10 to 10:30. Then at 11, we're going to meet. We're going to have our morning meeting, see how everyone's weekend was. We're going to celebrate Alexa's birthday. So please bring a joke so we can share 5 jokes tomorrow for Alexa's birthday, and then we'll start planning our June birthdays from that point forward. We will also make reading goals. You'll meet with your book club and make reading goals about what chapters you should be on, and then let me know if you're almost done with the book, and I'll make a new Padlet. Also, the library broadcast is at 2:30. So let's just look quickly in your social studies folder. Okay, remember this is where all your Zoom charts are there, and I tried to update it. So it says Zoom sessions um, B schedule. See, here's the B schedule. We only have 2 more weeks for the B schedule. So the week of January 25th and the week of June 8th is left. So usually Tuesdays I would have my office hours, but notice I just switched in the Weinberg Nature Center. And then, even though it says fourth and fifth grade, don't worry, just click on that. And the ID and password are here. And then also, here is the link, and I also emailed it to you, but the link is also here. And we're going to celebrate Alexa's birthday. Okay, so I really look forward to that. Happy birthday, Alexa. And then tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, you can take a peek and plan your schedule accordingly. Okay, today in writing, we are continuing fantasy writing. In your reading folder, you will see imaginative narrative number 4, and that is the slideshow from today's work. Remember, you need to watch the lesson, the video from Mrs. Boyard, so that you know what you need to do for today. Okay, so this is super important. We can see how many kids watch the videos, and we are noticing some students are not, and that's a big problem because this is the lesson. So in order to do the assignment correctly, you do have to watch the video. Otherwise, your assignment won't be done correctly, and then you have to redo it. So you're going to end up doing more work in the long run. This is only about 4 minutes, so it's a 4-minute quick lesson. So watch the introduction video, and then it's going to teach you how to choose your seed idea carefully so that we can really take this idea and grow it bigger and bigger into a full fantasy story. So watch that video. Here are the slides that are also in your writing folder, or you could just peek at them here. Okay, so these are the 3 things that you will need to do. Once you watch the video, there is a Story Mountain assignment on your Seesaw. So once you spend, this should be about 20 to 30 minutes, boys and girls. This is really a lot of work to really get the details of your Story Mountain. So you really need to put in a good 20 to 30 minutes, and then you can share the story with us on Seesaw. Today we're starting a new unit. It's called Data Analysis, and we already started with Mr. Casal talking about Google Forms because this is something this week we're going to give you a few lessons and then we're going to have a project. So we'll talk about that, little by little. Just keep that in mind that you will have a project because you're going to take a survey and then collect the data. So Miss Luciano does this introduction video. This is short also. It's about 4 to 5 minutes. And it explains what is expected of you, so you have to watch the video. This is our lesson, all right? And then after you're done watching the video, you're going to complete the seesaw activity that is assigned to you. That's numberless data. Social studies. We are starting a new unit here too. We thought we would have fun to talk about like the cultural universals, landmarks, and geography with New York City. We are so close to New York City, and New York City is one of the largest cities in the world. So we were like, what better way to learn about New York City and tie it in with our reading, our writing, and our curriculum. So our first lesson is, how are the 5 boroughs connected? So you're going to learn about a borough in this video, and I do this video, so watch it also. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes, and I really talk about what are boroughs, how many are there, they're part of New York City, so I give you a lot of information in how they're connected. So watch the video, then there's a link that you're going to click on My Subway Ride, which is a read aloud. I would love for you to listen to that book, and then there's a seesaw activity where you're going to have to identify bridges and tunnels based on the clues that are given to you on the assignment. So here are the slides, and when you go on the slides, you'll see all those links, and my video goes over all of that. Again, this is in your social studies folder. So you know what, actually, let's just take a minute and look at, for organization purposes, I'm going to go into Abigail's. I know she doesn't mind. So let's look at her social studies folder and see how. Okay, so we have, look at this, we have our e-learning, and then we have a primary and secondary folder. If you didn't make one, this is the time to do it. So look what I'm going to do. I am going to drag in all my primary and secondary sources into that folder because we finished really that unit right now. It's not that we want you to finish about it, but let's just put this here. That was about your artifacts when we did our breakout rooms. So right now, when I look at this, I see that I have my Zoom schedule, okay? And I also have my May e-learning. Don't put this in a folder yet because we're not done. After this week and after you read my recap, then you can slide into May and we'll make a June e-learning folder. But here are the slides. So today is a great day to make a new folder because we are starting New York City. So create a folder for New York City, so then when we get those slides, you can slide them in when you're done. So this is how your folder should look like. If you have tons of things outside of your folder, this is a time to really clean it up. Okay. Smart fact, there's the EMI records released a song, so from the United Kingdom, and it would go to #1 for 15 weeks in the US and 22 weeks in the UK. So find out about this famous band and who sang this song, and then you can click on this link to watch a clip and hear a little bit more about them. Okay, boys and girls. Also, we have spelling. I'll add that on. I'm just realizing I don't have it on the blog, but it is in your to-do list. So by the end of today, what do you need to complete? Well, your reading, your book clubs, 20 to 30 minutes each day. Some of you are finishing up your books this week. So today I will also give you time on Zoom to make those final goals. You're going to complete a different bingo board activity than you've chosen over the last 4 weeks. All right, remember there's 26 boxes, so really look and see what bingo boards. We're really coming down to some that you haven't chosen because you've been doing 2 bingo boards per week. So you've only completed maybe I think 8 bingo boards, so try to find a different one. Fantasy writing, today you're choosing your seed idea. This is the one you're going to stick with. We're not going to change after this. You've been collecting and generating ideas for the past, I think, over 2 weeks now. So Now is the time to really commit to one idea, one seed idea for your fantasy story. And you're going to create the story mountain, all right? And you can use your digital notebook that is in your writing folder or Post-its or your own notebook, however you see fit. And then you're going to post it to Seesaw. There's a activity there waiting for you. Math. You're going to watch the math lesson. On Seesaw, there's a numberless graph. That means there's no numbers on it. So you're going to complete the See, Think, Wonder based on Miss Luciano's video. Reflex Math. If you haven't finished, you need to finish for 100% fluency. So hopefully some of you are wrapping up the 12 times table and moving on. Social studies, watch my intro video, listen to my subway ride, read aloud, and identify the bridges in a tunnel that's on the Seesaw activity. And last, spelling, words their way. I assigned your new sort. Go to Heathcote Gateway and start working on your sort. Everything is due by Friday. You should have enough time. I know most of you finish on Thursdays anyway, so you should have enough time to finish on Friday. Okay, boys and girls, I will see you today at 11. Remember, the Zoom link is not in your calendar because it's new. I emailed it to you and it's on the chart as well. So find the Zoom link then because we only have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday links. We don't have a Tuesday link that's the same every week. So please look on your social studies chart or in your email. Okay, and remember, sign in zoom.us, and you need to be on your Scarsdale account to get in. I'll see you then.